Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. Welcome to this weekly reading in the month of July. Welcome to Leo season. It's fire. It's fiery summer season. So welcome. July 21st through August 21st, we're in Leo season. And in honor of that, I'm using Cats Rule the Earth tarot cards. So for the sign of Gemini, let's do a 4-card reading. And I'm just going to invite you to understand that this is never for you to make decisions from. This is always just for insight and understanding, even just for entertainment. But if you know your birth chart, Gemini could be your sun sign, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars. Wherever it is you have Gemini in your chart, this reading could apply. You might also check with your other placements. If you've got your Taurus in your rising sign, go check out your Taurus reading and see if that might resonate more if this one doesn't. But wherever you have Gemini placements, you are welcome to be here. You might also be a cross watcher. You might have a Gemini in your life and you watch Gemini readings to try to understand them better. So that's also a possibility. However it is that you showed up, thank you very much for being here. Let's jump in. I also want you to have in mind in the past. Is a past energy for you a week ago, a month ago, 3 months ago? What does past mean for you? That's going to be our first card for Gemini. Past energy, 6 of Swords. Current energy, King of Wands. Future energy, Knight of Pentacles. And your advice, 2 of Swords. Gemini, let's jump in. The past energy, wherever time frame that fits for you. 6 of Swords is about, it's an air sign energy, it's mental energy. I need to think about things that don't stress me out. I need to move into a place where there is peace, whether that is my physical environment or just my mental health. I need peace in my life. So your past energy is predicated by wanting to have peace. If that means you have to put your bags in your truck and you have to drive away to a place where there is peace and quiet, that is what your past was all about. I need to sail away to calmer waters. Your current energy is the King of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is the royalty, masculine, master, passionate, energetic fire. Fixed fire. Stubborn. When they say something, they mean it. When they make up their mind, you're going to have a very hard time changing them. The Leo King of Wands is a leader. They are out in the front. They're shining. They're charismatic. They're friendly. They're funny. They are influencing you. They're engaging you. They're inviting you into their circle. The King of Wands as your present day energy, Gemini says that you are standing up for yourself, that you are protecting your family, that you're being a leader, that you are rising at your workplace. If you're not becoming a supervisor, you're a manager or you're owning your own company. This is very much involved with your career or your creativity in some way, shape, or form. This also has to do with passionate romantic energy. So if your current energy has you really laying it down as far as the bedroom is concerned, romantic sparks are flying because King of Wands is a lover. So future energy is Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is movement towards your goals and your dreams and the things that you want to have in your physical reality. And as you move towards your dreams and your goals and your visions, you understand that that's going to take hard work, effort, and you're going to have to be patient because the Knight of Pentacles does not move fast. So your future energy is really focused on, I've planted my seeds. I know that I'm moving towards certain things, but I also understand that it's going to take time and effort and patience to get there. Your advice, Two of Swords. You need to make up your mind. You have two ways to think about things, either this or that. Your advice is you're going to have to choose. Choose. What are you going to choose? Two different thoughts. You know, you're not blinded to the reality of what is presented to you. You very much can see very clearly there are two paths to go. You're going to have to make a decision. And remember, in your current present day energy as the King of Wands, once you make up your mind, it's going to be very, very hard to challenge and change that. Let's bring over the Cat Tarot for clarification for the sign of Gemini. Let's go back to the beginning here and find out about the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here for the sign of Gemini? Gemini. Six of Swords. In the past, needing to have peace, needing to have a calm, clear mind. Why is the Six of Swords in the past? It's the Five of Pentacles. It had to do with some stinking thinking. It had to do with some not seeing things from the most positive perspective possible. And because you recognized that you were choosing to maybe feel abandoned and left out and lost and in the cold, you knew that you had to change your thoughts in order to change your reality. So you had to really determine, how am I going to feel peace? I need to change the way I'm thinking about things. Current energy, why is the King of Wands here for the sign of Gemini? Why is the King of Wands here for the sign of Gemini? It's the Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. I mean, gosh dang, the Leo behind the King of Wands, all about like, they are so, they're very generous and they're all about luxury. And it just, everything is, I keep thinking like castle energy. Everything is royalty because they're the king of the jungle, right? The lion. They're the king, and everything is luxurious and expensive and quality, and it's shipped in from other countries. And you know, this Ten of Pentacles is clarifying that by saying that, yeah, it's like living in the lap of luxury in this current moment. Like you have all the finest things that money can buy at your disposal because you're in this King of Wands energy. You're really enjoying everything, the finer things of life, because you're in this King of Wands energy. You're mastering your passions and your in your energy. And Ten of Pentacles, yeah, in your physical reality, you're experiencing all the things that money can buy. That money can't bring you happiness, but money sure can buy things. So yeah, I think you're experiencing that in some way, shape, or form, Gemini. In your future, Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in your future? Knight of Pentacles. In the future, Nine of Cups. You are moving slow and surely towards your goals. You understand that you have to be patient. The Knight of Pentacles does not move fast, but they definitely get to their destination when they're meant to. And the Nine of Cups says, this is your wish fulfillment. Emotionally, you are satisfied with knowing that slowly but surely, I'm going to get to my destination. It may not happen overnight, but my wishes are fulfilled knowing that it's going to happen. It might not happen in 5 years, but it will happen, and I'm good with that. If I just keep investing $100 a month every single month for the next 5 years, by the time I get to 5 years, I'm going to have invested $60,000, $600,000, whatever it is, whatever your number is. You know that if you keep doing something, it's emotionally satisfying for you. That is your wishes fulfilled. As far as your advice is concerned for the future, making that decision that you might have been stalling to make. Why is the Two of Swords here for Gemini? It is the Six of Swords. It's another Six of Swords. You had that at the beginning of your reading. It's more air energy. It says that in addition to making that decision, and as far as your advice is concerned, remember that peace is your ultimate determining factor. If there's not going to be peace wherever it is you're planning to go, don't go there. If there's going to be strife, turmoil, fighting, all kinds of craziness, that's not for you. The decision that you're going to make when you finally make up your mind, Two of Swords, has to be predicated on peace. Otherwise, you're not going to do it and you're not going to be happy. You are always trying to look for sailing away to calmer, smoother waters. Gemini, let's get you a Romance Angels card for the sign of Gemini. Romance Angels. Gemini. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Forgiving and learning. I think that has a lot to do with Six of Swords, and I think it has to do with Five of Pentacles, letting things from the past go that used to hurt you and mentally challenge you. Forgiving and learning. Let things go that no longer serve you. Release, release, forgive. Thank you so much, Gemini, for being here. Please remember that Spicy Sunflower Tarot is on TikTok and YouTube, and your likes and your follows, subscribes and shares, comments, all of that helps the channel to grow, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. Be blessed. Be well. We'll see you next time.